Welcome back from our short break. We're still watching Sports Zone here in Smart 24 TV, where we drive your business. Well, it is the weekend, as you will know it, and of course, weekend is once in a while you have to break off and do a little bit of sport. And what would be better is you watching Smart 24 TV, where we give you everything relating to sport, and of course not forgetting the business side of it. We've been talking about AFCON, we've been talking about the money that they're going to be working away with, so those that were not able to participate, you've missed out. But there's Uganda, we're going to be participating in our Uganda, Tanzania and Kenya bid. We're going to be participating, at least we shall have chances Uganda to participate. Sure. Make sure you keep practicing so that at least by then, 2027, at least the money will have increased. Yes.
How many dollars did you?
We also hope that input funds are also covered. Because recently we were having a discussion with a colleague, and then he was like, we actually thought about it. We organized, we were part of the Pamoja bid, and around Nambole there's some Lake Chamber was there, and we were thinking, we were like, what if Muhammad Salah is on his way to the match? People are going to get injured. They play in the pitch because you can get an injury.
Yes, you jump
and when you hit her or break something like that.
But I guess with the million, the money will be, because every country was allocated 2 billion. I guess we shall have to do something. We shall work around that.
But it needs the effort of the government as well. So much of the government effort.
Yes, at least we shall be able to cover those potholes, infrastructure, because there was a list of stadiums that have to be looked into. I was shocked we have 18 stadiums. And the remaining ones are only terrible, obviously terrible. Even the recent ones that have been renovated, they were even terrible state, than the ones that are not known.
One time I was interacting with another journalist, and now he was telling me for him, he prefers calling them grounds instead of stadiums.
Oh yeah, the grounds, the training grounds.
They have very few stadiums.
Yeah, we have
that grounds.
Kacheka playground. Kacheka is a playground. Kacheka playground.
Yeah.
Playground.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, leaving that aside, we shall have the Chic Coins, our netball national team, playing in England at Wembley Stadium.
That's quite an achievement. Amid this whole saga, we have been invited. Vitality is like, it's kind of a tournament where you're invited.
So
the fact that we emerged as our performance, our outstanding performance in South Africa, where we emerged as the 50th country. Actually, we could be considered as the 50th country in the whole world.
In the whole world, first on Africa.
Besides the first top, because usually in this tournament they participate with.
That means being the 50th in the whole world.
Yes,
that's huge. And let's commend these ladies. Thank you for the good work, despite what happened. They were not able to participate
in Africa. In the Africa Games.
At least this is yet another opportunity for them to prove that they have. And of course, their sponsor, Fred Mugerwa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for believing in them, actually.
Of course, the Chic Coins will be playing along with the powerhouses. I mean, that includes Australia, New Zealand, England, and Wales. These are the top four. Big teams.
So it's good that they are going to compete with them, because whenever you compete with the best, definitely you have to improve on your skills and it also gives them platform as Uganda, actually, as a country, to perform at such top leagues, because those are leagues for the best. So they
for the big boys,
for the big girls who call them big girls. So we hope that most likely they are going to achieve much more. And we've had some experts in our netball team, people who are playing
in the same league in England.
Yeah, there were people who were playing there, and definitely this is also an opportunity for some of the team players to be scouted and noticed during these times of the play. So
I believe they have potential with their new head coach. I called him a sponsor. Their new head coach. I just feel like he has, what it takes for them to lead, for them to be actually be among, even beyond the fifth position, to be in the second or third this year. Well, of course, they'll face off with 4 of the world's leading netball nations across the weekend of the 20th to the 21st, then the 27th on 28th of January this very month. So get ready for the lovers of netball. I believe women, at least that is where they can be like, okay, at least I can watch netball. Okay, so please do support the She Cranes. They've really done great last year and they're still proving it this very year. So let's
started playing netball. I don't know. I remember what
he played all sports. He played football, he played cricket. I don't know.
I only played cricket, football, and some other sports.
Chess.
I'm the versatile guy.
Oh yeah, that's good. Actually, I really respect you, the fact that you play chess. It's not an easy game. Actually, you need to.
It is for brainstorming.
Yeah. You need to think of the next move.
Yeah, I played cards. I also played cards.
Yeah, but it is a sport actually.
Yeah, it is a sport.
Because it's also quite difficult.
This game good.
Yes, we also play.
Have you played that? But I had my friend who was saying that if I told that game is there in the Olympics, I'm very sure I'll be the best.
Yes. If you count the month at yes, if you count the month, of course you have to calculate the distance, and then every game actually it rotates around mathematics.
Yeah,
even if it's running. Yeah, so and of course we've when it comes to running, and of course terrible news came in this very week.
Just after the show we had with that, it was 31st at around 8 in Kenya. That is Eldoret. One of our own, Benjamin
Kiplagat
was stabbed dead. So that was really sad for us in Uganda, because he's a guy. In fact, he's a 34-year-old. So to me, I think he's a guy who wanted to inspire others by the mere fact that he was, in fact, by the mere fact that his home was built in the same area where other athletes came from. So to me, I think he was a guy to watch. So, Kepa, what do you have?
Yeah, Kiplagat. Benjamin Kiplagat was okay. We can't say that he was not on the same level with the likes of Kiprotich. Because we saw that he has a silver, he has a bronze, and but he has participated in a number of competitions. In a number of competitions, he has participated in Olympics, and he has participated in many world competitions. And unfortunately, we lost him after he was stabbed in the neck. And the fact that he came from the Eldoret part of Kenya, where normally athletes go to train and do anything. So I think he went on gaining the capacity, and surely as a country we're going to miss his role.
But anyway, actually, I must really say, the game he does, actually, the one force, the steeplechase, what is it called? The steeplechase. I think it's really hard. It's for a few. Most of the runners that we have, I guess he's one of the kind that does that. So others do an all-through run, but for him, he decided to do that. But of course, it comes back to the security that is around you know, our very own, you know, players, athletes. How secure are they? You know, once they're out there, you know, someone could, you know, be there and, you know, for some reason, you know, want you dead. So I believe there has to be security.
Security
Should be.
And in terms of, let me just put this across, and in terms of awarding, I mentioned that you couldn't compare him to the likes of Triple T, because they all go for different kinds of marathon competition. And maybe, but the fact that he was able to have a silver and a bronze mega achievement, he's part of wrestling, sure, and easy. So it's that field.
But there is also this case. Actually, most of our athletes, you know, after, you know, the likes of Dorcas in school, I don't think you can hear anymore. We want to, you know, I've always wanted to make a follow up of the living they do actually after, you know, maybe after athletics. Have they? But like there was someone actually who did something in their home village. Training.
It is our very own Joshua Cheptegei, standard stadium go and train.
Yes, it's not only Sergio Mane, but he's making wonders in his country. We also have a very own that are making wonders in Uganda as well. So he's doing wonders. So we have to have a follow up of those. We've seen even those in football, you know, for those that played for the Cranes. You know, the Togo State they live in.
We've seen our former captain. Built schools, academies.
That maybe because we haven't got like top-notch experts in terms of soccer. If we had them, then we could really come out and something say. But some of them who have seen the Sekajers come back and they're having some contribution at their level. But we haven't got an expert who has really been an outstanding in terms of international football. To the level of money and in terms of earning that money.
But of course, going back to the main point, Benjamin Chiplagat being killed in Kenya, it wasn't the first time an athlete being killed in Kenya. In 2022, that was around 3rd June, we had two female athletes being killed, and due to that, according to reports, they were saying it was the actions of home violence, where they go play, rather where they go. I mean, you just get annoyed with something small, then someone kills you. So maybe we well, I feel like, okay, anyway, I don't want to be part or parcel of their personal life, but of course, if you are really training in a certain, you should maybe probably, if they're a group of 12, they should, you know, get a place where they are doing their training for that very specific time. Because when you mix family, the drama, and then you find yourself in such, you know, cases. So, but of course, every time you can't keep in the training ground.
Of course, yes.
There is a time when you need family. You need to go back home, meet your husband, wife. Like, you have to interact with your
family.
The family. But of course, where does it put us as Uganda? I mean, losing such a given talent.
I believe there are there are people who are other athletes that are interested in people's chess. Yes. People do have been an inspiration for some. So definitely we need more talent out there. I think away from netball and maybe cricket, I think athletes were also good there, mostly for the runners. Though other sports, maybe swimming, a few we participate in a few, but I guess with the more participation that we go through, we shall at least win medals, and we were known for Akiboa medal. So definitely, I think that is Uganda. That's when Uganda was recognized, I think then.
Well, still in Uganda, Vipers announced a new coach. In fact, from first they announced a new coach, and that was Livingstone Mbabas as their head coach. To me, in the past few years, I think Vipers, they've had a number of coaches. Where do you think the problem is?
Wow. The good thing is that they are bringing someone from. This time they're bringing someone who is.
He has been actually in several football
Yes.
So I understand the game. I understand the game.
Exactly. He has someone from Uganda. This time they're not giving money to a foreigner, I would say. Because we have a lot of talents in terms of these coaches, people who are out there who are superb in terms of coaching. So sometimes you don't. Anyway, it depends on the management's decision, but sometimes it's importing someone to come and really coach, and then at the end of the day,
they don't perform.
Yeah, we've seen it with Bypass, KCCA. There is a lot of disappointment with the way they
very own Ghana Cranes team.
With the way Neighbor has really performed. I mean, so he has performed because I'm sure there was a lot of money that was invested in bringing to Uganda to coach. But then Livingstone Babazi, time will tell how his performance.
He knows how to handle players.
Yeah.
I'm very sure he knows how to handle players, having been to different clubs in Uganda. And of course, you know the discipline that you can insert in your very own. Yeah.
But I think we've seen him play. He played for the country, for the Uganda Cranes. He has played in Ireland, St. Patrick, and his performance was really outstanding. Those times he has been
in fact, to me, by the mere fact that at one time he was trusted to be a coach for the national team, and that is Somalia. Maybe that is kind of a big credit given to him.
Yeah, that's a big credit.
We have very few Ugandans who have been exported as coaches, in particular to coach the national teams.
I don't know why Somalia is so much interested in Uganda, because about three of them, Sam Simba was there. Then there's another one, I'm forgetting the name of it. There's another one, then him as well, Babazi. Those are about three of them. By the time three people are coming from one country to come and train. So that means we not only go there for fighting Amazon, Rwandans will even go there to fight, to skill,
to do sports.
Yes. So that was we could credit it as a good appointment.
Well, of course, yesterday I was reading, and of course I saw something about American football in Uganda. Yes.
Yeah.
And of course there was an interview with one of the initiators of the American football, in Uganda.
Yes.
And I was looking at it, and I felt like the sport, actually much of it is in school. It's quite an expensive sport. I didn't know it was that expensive.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. If you can see a helmet only costing $400.
Exactly.
Yeah, and of course it has to be a team of 33. 1.5. Yes, the helmet. It's not only a helmet, but yes. So I think that's in first hand probably. Yeah. But of course, I like the fact that these new sports, they're not only in America, at least Uganda is trying to embrace them, because I like watching football actually, the American football, the quarterbacks, passing on the ball, the receivers. It's an interesting game. So I like the fact that much as it wasn't progressing last year, this year at least it's going to be something different. If they could have facilitation on how to get the equipment, at least we hope that with time it's going to be a sport like cricket.
And actually, I was saying that same person you're talking about, one of the people who are pushing this agenda for American football, and who was suggesting that the only way they could survive one way is by getting those second-hand, even the second-hand materials are expensive. Can you imagine? And for now, they're talking of having some of those some of the established teams, American football established teams, donating to them. Actually, they mentioned of a certain club donating to them these materials, and I think there was some issue about taxing them or something like that. And one way the government could actually support such sports is when such things come in, really, why should they be because this is something that is beginning. While we're supporting them, let them be tax free, because these are things that they are going to use
for the benefit of the country.
For the benefit of the country and for the benefit of the game as well. I've seen at least Trinity College being what it's on board. Some of those schools and
a girls' school. Wow, wow, it's rare for me to see girls do.
But girls have been playing as well.
But of course, the last time we participated in a major tournament, it was November 13th. Last year,
they had one referee, and they're supposed to have 3. So there is also that inefficiency.
It was horrible. It was the
we have a long way to go actually in this sport. But there's a lot of training that has to be done. You know, we need to have training passionate people who understand the game. That means if you have to have people to import some of the coaches or probably the players to come and train these guys. But it's a foreign sport. It's a foreign sport, originally from America.
No, to me, I think that goes back to the people who have like to the people who have introduced that sport. They need to go down to the root cause. They need to teach the people what is the importance of it. They need to go back, how are you going to earn from it?
And they're doing that actually. They're having a very strong campaign. They only need support, I think, from established entities or organization, government. They should come on board, because they're doing that. I've seen that. So when they have gone to schools, they have built schools.
But according to me, they have really done something good. Because by the mere fact that it's one of the federations registered by the National Council of Higher Education, but right now it is recognized. You get, so to make things, they've done quite something good. However, in the same way, we find, like for example, some other sports like pool table, these guys are not yet recognized by the National Council for Higher Education.
And yes, it's a very good.
It's a very good recognized.
I saw the recently co-loaded pool games. My friend guys slept at that place. Was it very good?
Another good thing,
guys slept there up to morning. Like they are watching. People were many.
You know, for pool, it's a game for all people.
Yeah,
it's a game for all people.
You go to bars
people, whether you land, whether you're in the formal sector, whether you're in the formal sector, it's a game that everyone does at their leisure.
To me, by the mere fact that it is played where people go to rest, some people they go there to rest. Those are the bars. I think that's why it gives that support. I mean, you look at a person playing and you love playing ball.
And I'm glad that companies like now breweries have come on board, because the recently concluded competitions, it's now breweries awarded the winners. They're given cars. I saw the markets. I think I saw one of the cars, and it has really sponsored their league. Definitely it's working for them, because they're the people in the bar. Everywhere is connected to pool and so on.
And well, conclusively, international. Internationally, we're going to be sacked after
and the man left crying. The comments was really disappointed. He said he needed more time. But it's okay, everyone puts a time, because in most cases clubs take faster decisions, and sometimes they lose out on the best, because people keep on asking for more time. Oboa is asking for more time here with you.
Case of Oboa's music and the sale of plays being
but still their performance is not the best that really bring out there, and that's why he's saying that he needs more time to move up these guys in URA, the team. He needs to make them up with to bring them to make them into some good team. He needs more time as well. That's what he's saying. And same thing with Rooney, actually. He's saying that he was not given time.
And we're concluding today the English Premier League match day 21. Your prediction is you have Chelsea versus Fulham.
Chelsea.
Chelsea versus Fulham.
Yeah. How about it?
Man City.
It's a 2-1.
Chelsea,
Is a 2-1.
definitely.
Then we do have Newcastle Man City at exactly 8:30 p.m.
That could be
Man
3-1.
3-1.
In favor.
Newcastle,
Man City. Everton, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I think I did Everton.
Okay.
Man U, Tottenham. That is on Sunday.
Man U Tottenham.
Very tricky.
It's very tricky. Man U, Luton Town.
Luton
They are
Town.
good.
Yeah. Luton Town is quite surprising. Luton Town it's a team that people underestimate, but it has gotten big teams crying, honestly.
Including the team that I saw.
And of course, tomorrow we shall be having a game to watch, and that is the FA Cup against Liverpool.
Oh my
At
goodness.
Emirates Stadium.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a tight one. That's a tight one, honestly. For me, it's a very tight one.
We shall have Arsenal. Paper.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm betting on Liverpool, though I do support Arsenal, but I think
I'll use
Liverpool.
my emotions. Just give that one.
Arsenal.
Too slight. Because I'll use my emotions. I don't like one of my teams.
No, fine.
So
Fine.
To me, I think since this is FA Cup, to me it will be given no big considerations. To me, I think not every coach will bring a stronger team. To me, they are all aiming for the English Premier League. By the mere fact that Arsenal is in the fourth position and Liverpool is in the first position with a range of only 5 points, to me, I think this game it will not be given a lot of eyeballs. Like not many people are going to watch it. But of course, to me, I think I'll go with Liverpool to win.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, and of course, that has been the Stoke Zone. We've been Marty,
Okay.
Pepper, and of course, next Saturday, same time, same period,
Expect the best
from the Sport Zone.
Well, it's been lovely having you as a good audience. Till next time, same place. The team, the Good FC from us. Have a blessed weekend.
wow. Well.